What's up, guys? Just want to make a quick video for you guys regarding the SFP and just what to actually look for just to get better confluence. Like, I don't want you guys just trade in an SFP um, just out of nowhere. Like, for example, if you just see a divergence that I've shown you in the videos, I don't want you just, if you see one in the middle of nowhere, just to trade it. Because you might get a little tiny move, but you want some confluence with time frames um, and levels. So, for example, here on oil, right? We've got to mark out levels. So you've got this higher, got the Kasimodo, you get this resistance, you get this breakout here, get the floor here, get a double top, another Kasimodo here, and then you get this like double reclaim right around here. You can see tap tap, a wash below, and then obviously you get the floor of that. So now you've based some hourly levels. So you've got hourly levels all over the chart. And these are just gauging in and out from short-term plays, right? So this has nothing to do with swing trading perspective, but you've marked out all these resistance levels from the chart. So now you can change for a 15 or a 5-minute chart. And then this is where you gauge actually from a chart. So as you can see here, look, we've got this level now. Actually, we'll start from left. So you can see this like little Kasimodo right here. You see that little swing high, and with Kasimodo, and now we get these entries here. Now right around here, can you see? I'm sorry about the mic, by the way, guys. I'm a bit ill, so I'm laying in bed right now. So you can see the little RSI divergence right around here. So, and this matches up to that Kasimodo level. So you've got a Kasimodo level, and you've got an SFP right there. So look, here's the level. You see that right there? It's Kasimodo. Last swing, and then a move breaks above it, takes out that higher. So you've got the Kasimodo right here. In confluence with that, you've got an SFP. So instead of just trading this level blindly, wait for us out. Have some patience. Look, you can get, depending on your risk, you know, you can really tighten that up if you want. You can take some profit there, or look, there's a little support level here. Tap tap, tap there, break down. It would have caught it perfectly. 2.7 R. So we've got this like breakout level, bit messy. Off this high, you can see this high here. That's a key level. Not sure if we get one here. That's kind of closed up, so it's not really a divergence, but just for the sake of it. And I can tell you now, from that entry, probably didn't get the 2 to 1, but nonetheless, we'll check it. No, you probably would have been stopped out there if you didn't take no profit on the way. And then you made this new higher. Off this level. Go all the way back. Wasn't no setup there, didn't make the SFP. Didn't make the SFP. And then you had this level. And this level. Obviously, look, you can just see this now as resistance. SFP. And when you're playing level to level, you've got the levels already gauged out now from your hourly chart. So look, you can just hit that there. Stop above. You can aim down for this other level now, which finally tapped into it there. Look, 3.64. This comes all the way back from this like little breakout spot. It was a lot more clearer on the 1 hour chart. As you can see, look, just that breakout, and you get this huge run. So breakout spot. So then there's, look, you had 2 wins. What was the first one? 2.7 was it? And then you lost one. So just say an extra 2 on that, 5.64. And this is on the 15-minute chart. Obviously, you can do this exactly the same with different time frames. So where was we? It was here. You get another SFP at this level, but you didn't actually get it on the 15-minute chart. Being oversold, you know I like them to be oversold. On the 5-minute, probably kind of like a little one here. Look, just near enough. May have taken it, may have not. Wasn't quite overbought, but nonetheless, look, you're just range bound. So this is so easy, just to range bound. And then obviously it takes out here. No SFP there, and then you create this new level. You've come back to this high here. All the way. Remember that was a 1 hour Kasimodo, but look, you can even just draw this off this level right around here. You get like a mini one here. The thing is with this is that you've got this level right around here. So for me personally, I wouldn't have taken this. Just because of the fact that the risk to the reward back down to this support is not 2 to 1. So you've got to be a bit wise about that. Here, oh, you wouldn't have taken that one because fresh level. And then this one was today. So look, you can see the setup of this reclaim area here. You see it taps, breaks down, washes, and then closes above, and it comes down to this area here. 15-minute chart on the reclaim, matches up to the hourly reclaim. You get this like SFP here, double, and it shoots up. And then I was hoping for like an SFP here to get short, but nothing's really come in. So make sure you gauge these levels beforehand, and then you know what to look for. But do them in confluence with the actual chart, guys. Don't just blindly trade an SFP, look, because otherwise you're here in the middle of nowhere. Just said that SFP there, it did end up shooting, but look, can you see it rejected at the level? It's just common sense trading. Same with here, it did. That's what I mean. Look, it does move sometimes, but you want confluence with a key level. Otherwise, you just basically just frying. You're flipping a coin basically. So, for example, look here, with that SFP, look, you're in the middle of nowhere. So, make sure these actually have some confluence with key levels or a Kasimodo level, something like that. If you can find 2 together, if you can look at, say, an hourly, and this works. Remember, guys, this works on the daily as well. If you see a daily setup, for example, TRX, I don't even know how this is doing at the moment, but I was long. Hopefully I am still long. Okay, I'm still in this trade. It's been a bit shit, but can you see this daily level? Look, we've got a daily level here, and it was a breakout. You see this breakout on this day here, and you come and retested it. Now on the 4 hour chart, look, I'm oversold. Shit. I'm oversold. Bullish divergence with an SFP. Now, I'm going for the longer trade here, but look, if you was just playing these, that's a 3.25 as it is, but I was just going for the wider stop. I caught it a bit late, and I was hoping to get up to this resistance area, all the way up here. So we'll see how that does, but it's all about just finding the key areas. And look, that's a daily to 4 hour. You can do it with the hourly to the 15, the 15 to the 5. Just gauge your levels first, and then just go down into a lower time frame and look for an SFP at that level. Don't just, and then what that will do is that will help you gauge off key levels, multiple time frame trading, rather than just winging it in the middle of nowhere. Hope that makes sense, guys. If you have any questions, I just want to talk to you about this fucking Bitcoin trade yesterday. That pissed me off. Alright, so Bitcoin, same again here. Hold up. Show you some more examples. Did this come back to a level? Oh, this didn't really come back to a level. That's just SFP, which is a dodgy ground. But can you see, look, here, this is what I mean by perfect. So, you see this level here? Alright? Tap, tap. This is a breakdown level now. So instead of just winging this here, which actually would have worked, we'll look for some confluence. So what do we have? Clean SFP. This was overbought. Divergence. You take the short. Now the best thing about this app that I like, and people think you're suicidal on Twitter when I was posting this, I'll stop posting all these scalps on Twitter just because it's pointless kind of. These are alright I suppose on a 15-minute, but I was posting 1 minute Bitcoin charts. Look, the best thing about these is that the risk to reward is so low because effectively you are taking the position as soon as liquidity has been run off the SFP. So really, your stops can be super tight. Now Bitcoin obviously, depending on what hour you're trading in, and look, this is at 5:30 in the afternoon, so it's fine. But it's done a nice move in Asia to be fair. But normally it's just Asia's a bit dodgy, lower volatility. So be careful about the wicks obviously with Bitcoin. You see kind of here, back at the support level, you get the oversold, kind of moved, but then just stopped you out. And then you made these highs. Look, this is the level. And then you SFP'd here, but it wasn't quite overbought. And then today, back at this key level, look, key level resistance. Clear resistance, you can see this. Look, let me go on the line chart. Sometimes you just got to go on the line chart to see things clearer. Look how clean this level is. And what happened? Now this is why I've got to stop staying awake during this shitstorm of an Asia session. Because look, Asia, right, say from 11 even. 11 till when the UK opens. Just say about 7:30. Look at what's happened while I was awake. Nothing. So I need to start making sure. That's one thing I've got to start doing again. Start waking up early because look at this picturesque. And if anyone took this, stop above the support level there. No, could have got a 2.6 at the moment. Probably goes lower. So that was that. What did I want to show you? I want to show you the trade I took. Oh, it's off here. So I do like this one. I just got stopped on it though. So this is another setup I like. You see this like this floor here, the support, tap tap tap, and then we got the breakdown. And then this is like a setup I love, but it didn't quite work out. It started to move, and then we just got to pump up. But can you see the Kasimodo level here? So if you get this confluence with a resistance line, I remember I posted this on the Discord as well. Where is it? Right, so this is the chart. Can you see that key resistance, which the previously support, obviously breaks down, and then look, when you get this wash above, what this is doing, so basically look, this section here on the left is people shorting this off the first test, right? So there wasn't no SFP or anything like that. It was just the first test, and then you get a wash above. So what's that doing? That's washing all their stops, right? So then that gives them liquidity, bigger positions, funds, institutions, whatever, larger players to get short. So what actually happens is, look, you get the divergence as well. You wash above that level, wash all the stops, even from here. If anyone done a breakdown here and didn't somehow take some profits along the way of this big move, they would have been stopped. So there's so much liquidity, so many stop losses in this area, so it quickly washes. Then you get the Kasimodo, and then you get the retest off the level. It did actually retest perfectly on a candle chart. So this was kind of the same, a little bit messy off this level though, but as you can see, look, we closed below and then we retested, and as soon as we failed off this candle, I just whacked us short, and I was hoping to get down to this level or something, but it kind of just like washed around. Don't really mind it. It's It's a setup I love to take. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, especially in Asia. You've got to be a bit more fortunate. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. Just with the SFP, and just basically it's just like a refresh on just to actually make sure you're doing it around key levels, with the oversold and overbought. All right, guys. I'll see you in the Discord.